Chengdu J-10 Vigorous is a Chinese medium-weight, single-engine, multi-role combat aircraft using a delta wing and canard design. With a maximum speed of Mach 1.8, it is produced by the Chengdu Aircraft Corporation for the People's Liberation Army Air Force and People's Liberation Army Naval Air Force of China, and exported to the Pakistan Air Force. The J-10 is mainly designed for air-to-air combat, but can also perform strike missions. In 1981, the J-10 is mainly designed for air-to-air combat, but can also perform strike missions. In 1981, PF Commander Zhong Tingfa submitted a proposal to Deng Xiaoping for the development of a third-generation fighter for CNY 500 million. It was accepted later that year by the Central Military Commission. It was the first Chinese aircraft program to incorporate modern development and acquisition processes. In one departure from the past, the supplier was now responsible directly to the customer. This allowed the PLAAF to communicate its requirements and ensure they were met. Previously, suppliers were responsible to their managing agency, which could produce products that failed to meet end-user requirements. Another difference was the selection of a design through competition, rather than allocating a project to an institute and using whatever design that institute created. The first J-10 was assembled in June 1997. Lei Chong flew the first flight on the 23rd of March 1998. Lei was chosen for his experience with modern, foreign, third-generation aircraft. PLA training units received the J-10 ahead of schedule starting in 2003. Weapons tests occurred in the fall of that year. The design was finalized in 2004. Rumors of crashes during flight testing were actually mishaps related to the AL-31 engine. The J-10 became operational in 2006. It was officially unveiled by the Chinese government in January 2007, when photographs were published by Xinhua News Agency. The Siberian Aeronautical Research Institute of Russia was involved in the program by 2006.
The Dassault Rafale, literally meaning gust of wind or burst of fire in a more military sense, is a French twin-engine, canard delta wing, multi-role fighter aircraft designed and built by Dassault Aviation. Equipped with a wide range of weapons, the Rafale is intended to perform air supremacy, interdiction, aerial reconnaissance, ground support, in-depth strike, anti-ship strike and nuclear deterrent missions. It is referred to as an omnirole aircraft by Dassault. In the late 1970s, the French Air Force and French Navy sought to replace and consolidate their existing fleets of aircraft. In order to reduce development costs and boost prospective sales, France entered into an arrangement with the UK, Germany, Italy and Spain to produce an agile multipurpose, future European fighter aircraft. Subsequent disagreements over work share and differing requirements led France to pursue its own development program. Dassault built a technology demonstrator that first flew in July 1986 as part of an 8-year flight test program, paving the way for approval of the project. The Rafale is distinct from other European fighters of its era in that it is almost entirely built by one country, involving most of France's major defense contractors, such as Dassault, Thales and Safran. Many of the aircraft's avionics and features, such as direct voice input, the RBE-2AA active electronically scanned array radar and the Optronic Sec2 frontal infrared search and track sensor, were domestically developed and produced for the Rafale program. Originally scheduled to enter service in 1996, the Rafale suffered significant delays due to post-Cold War budget cuts and changes in priorities. There are three main variants: Rafale C single-seat land-based version, Rafale B twin-seat land-based version, and Rafale M single-seat carrier-based version. Introduced in 2001, the Rafale is being produced for both the French Air Force and for carrier-based operations in the French Navy. It has been marketed for export to several countries, and was selected for purchase by the Egyptian Air Force, the Indian Air Force, the Indian Navy, the Qatar Air Force, the Hellenic Air Force, the Croatian Air Force, the Indonesian Air Force, the United Arab Emirates Air Force and the Serbian Air Force. The Rafale is considered one of the most advanced and capable warplanes in the world, and among the most successful internationally. It has been used in combat over Afghanistan, Libya, Mali, Iraq, and Syria. In December 2000, the French Naval Aviation, the air arm of the French Navy, received its first 2 Rafale M fighters. On the 18th of May the following year, the Squadron Flottille 12F, which had previously operated the F-8 Crusader, became the first squadron to operate the Rafale after it was officially reactivated prior to the delivery of the 6th Rafale. Flottille 12F immediately participated in Trident Door aboard the aircraft carrier Charles de Gaulle with warships from 10 other nations. During the maritime exercise, the Navy tested the Rafale's avionics during simulated interceptions with various foreign aircraft, in addition to carrier takeoffs and landings. After almost 4 years of training, the Rafale M was declared operational with the French Navy in June 2004. The Rafale M is fully compatible with United States Navy aircraft carriers, and some French Navy pilots have qualified to fly the aircraft from US Navy flight decks. On the 4th of June 2010, during an exercise on USS Harry F. Truman, a French Rafale became the first jet fighter of a foreign navy to have its engine replaced on board an American aircraft carrier.